So we're on the road today and we're going to be taking a look at a farm that's got 200 durian trees that are about 7 years old, guys. And he just produced over 10 ton of durian and sold it for 150 baht per kilo, which comes out to about 1.5 million baht for his harvest. So today we're going to visit this farm. We're going to walk through his orchard and we're going to see how big his trees are and see what it takes to produce 10 ton of durian with 200 trees. All right, guys, we are here in Chanthaburi. We are at the farm that produced 10 ton for 200 trees. And they're not as big as I thought they would be, but obviously durian produces a lot per tree. I'm gonna go ahead and flip this camera around and we're gonna take a look at the trees that produce 10 tons, guys. And you can see they're not the best looking trees, but they're producing. I mean, this tree right in front of me here, and it looks like the average size they have is about 7 meters tall. So they're using the low-headed system, but their pruning could be a little bit better. But you can see here, let's take a look at the size of the branches. This branch comes out about 2.5 meters from the base. And you can see it had a lot of fruit there. You could compare it to my arm. It's a little bit smaller than my arm. And then here, and the trunk itself, you know, it's not the biggest trunk, but yeah, these trees are 7 years old, apparently, and they're producing good. So guys, if you're thinking about getting into a durian farm, you can expect to get 10 ton out of less than 200 trees, or right around 200 trees. And at 150 baht a kilo, they did good. So this is a good example here. We got some double trees in here. They planted doubles. And you can see their spacing in between the doubles is like 4 meters. That's literally just 4 meters. So if everybody wants to know what it's gonna look like when the trees are close like this is it. This is your close spacing. You know, and even from here to over here is like 4 meters. So it's really, really tight in here. But you can see the trees are still, you know, they still got nice branches to produce. And you really don't want giant trees to where you can't reach the top, but I mean, that's easily accessible to get up 7 meters. The skinny guy can do it. I weigh 103 kilos. I'm not doing it. You know, but yeah, guys, so let's go meet the owner here. Here's the owner. He's got all kinds of gold on his wrist. You see he's making some cash. His wife. And my wife Ampha is talking to him. Here he is. So in conclusion, you can see what it takes to make 10 ton, to produce 10 ton. You see how many trees it took and how old these trees are and how big they are. So this gives you a good idea.
Okay.
All right, guys. So we're gonna go and look at another farm of his, and we're gonna do a little bit of floor buying on the way. Woo! Better get a run at it. Bye. Oh, that's steep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that was cool. Okay. All right, guys. This is his other farm. This farm has 180 trees, and these trees are up to 15 years old and as young as a year old, as you can see here. But this year on this farm, his second farm, he got over 20 ton, or just about 20 ton out of 180 older trees. And some of these are pretty ragged looking, but look at this guy over here. He's got some nice ones. We're gonna walk right into it. So this particular tree here, you can see the trunk is really, really strong, really thick, and it's got a lot of branches. Hold on, show me what tree made 1,000 kilos? 1,000 kilos off this tree right here. Wow. Wow. Might keep, yeah. Okay, so he doesn't use grass killer. He just cuts it with the weed eaters. Okay. Yeah. One ton tree.
ต้นนี้ตันหนึ่ง
Ton.
ต้นละตัน
Wow. Wow.
ตัน
1 ton he's telling me this tree here. Sway mock.
เอาไปดูส้มกันหน่อย
So if that's a ton, he made about $4,000 on that tree. And so these trees here are a little bit younger. But like he said, they're a mixture of age in here. But we're looking at 20 ton for 180 durian trees. And his oldest trees are 15 years old, and the youngest ones were just planted last year, like these guys in front of us. That's mown between. But it's impressive though. Guys, this is really impressive. 180 trees, you know, 20 ton. Do the math on that. That's $100,000. This is a $100,000 farm we're walking through. And that one tree back there, it made 1 ton. So, of course, that's $4,000. That's the potential you have with durian. Oh, he's got some lemons here he wants to show me. Some.
ส้ม
Oh yeah, those are nice, yeah. This way. Of course, I'm more interested in the durian though. Oh yeah, look at this nice durian tree. Some nice ones here. I'm gonna ask him how. Speak up. Kilo talai for this tree. How many kilos for this tree?
ต้นนี้นะ
Dana, cup. Kilo talai. Luke.
ต้นนี้ก็ประมาณ20ลูกครับ
ไม่ดีอะ
กว่าไหม
ทำไว้ชุดห้า
How many did you get on it?
ปี
50
เนี้
ลู
ย
ก
ก็ไม่ค่อยได้เขาไม่ค่อยเป็น50, 60, 80แล้วแต่
60, sometimes 80.
นี่เก็บได้
Sometimes 50 to 80. Okay, on these trees here. Gotcha. Wow, that's a lot though.
แล้วโอ้ยเก็บไปมั่งเลยนะ
Yeah, I'm just really impressed with how close they're planting and how long they've been planting for at this distance. I see a lot of people complaining about trees being too close, but obviously those people are wrong, and these guys are producing quite well.
โต๊ะวันนั้นน่ะ
So spacing, guys, right? 6 by 7, 7 by 7, it's fine because there's guys in this area, they're obviously spacing them 4 meters apart. And they're telling me, oh, 5 meters is fine, Sway. They're saying 5 meters fine, but look at these guys right here. It's like you got there, you got one here, you got one here, and that's about a 4.5 meter spread between them. And then from here to here, that's only, God, like, I don't know, maybe 4 meters. 180 trees, 20 ton, $100,000. They got 150 baht this year per kilo. I'm just blown away. Totally blown away. All right, guys. So I'm trying to bring all this information to you. If you know, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up. Really helps, you know, the channel. Lets it get out there to other people. You know, the information's real important that I'm spreading here. And if you're looking to get in durian farming and you're watching this, you're not a subscriber, just go ahead and subscribe. And we'll bring you all kinds of content to help you out to grow your durian trees the way you should, and so as you could profit as much as you can. So that's what I'm trying to spread here. I just seen this tree here. It's got 3 uprights coming from it. I think I walked past it earlier, but it's got 3 uprights, and I'm going to ask him how this tree produces, being that it's grown this way. So instead of putting 3 trees together, right, they just got one and they let it grow out. I don't know if that's intentional or it's by accident, but I'm going to ask him how this produces. And about how many fruit does he normally get on this tree here? If he knows, if he recalls.
80 ลูก
Bat sip Luke, 80. So this tree right here has on average about 80 fruit coming up. And guys, it's about 7 meters tall.
4 ลูก
อันละสี่แต่
You can see where they topped it, about 5 meters there.
มันกิน
But this tree gets up to 80 fruit. What's the average size of each fruit?
น่าจะอยู่ที่ลูกหนึ่งประมาณกี่กิโล
5 ครึ่ง
5.5
5.5 kilo
โล
average.
ขายไม่ได้ เหลือโล90 60 บาท
So this tree produces can produce over 300 kilos.
Yeah, but
With 80
they
fruit.
try to control the size too. We don't want to be over 6.
Okay,
If it's 6 kilos.
but their average size is 5. Wow, that's impressive. But all these trees in here are producing around 80 fruit a piece, is what they're saying. All right, guys, so I'm standing in front of this double tree here. And apparently they do produce more when you double them up. But this is what it looks like all the way up. you can see how the inner branches just don't grow, and they just grow out from the sides. So, and that's about a meter or less than a meter, a little bit less than a meter apart. But this is a great example of a double tree. All right, guys. So I think we're out of here now. Hope you guys like that information. I found it enlightening myself. You know, asked a couple questions that I was unsure of, and he answered them, and very positive. So, you know, the positivity about growing durian is definitely there. And, you know, the quantity that each tree produces is definitely a lot, very high, and they give a good average. So, you know, location's everything too. He was telling me earlier when I wasn't feeling it, but the location's everything, your weather, your climate, very important. He's been up to my farm. He really likes it, climate and everything, he really likes, he thinks it's good. He's actually thinking about buying land in my area, strangely enough. He's looking to expand. So anyways, guys, yeah, so give me a like or a thumbs up if you like the content going on here. And if you're looking, you know, if you haven't subscribed and you're looking to grow durian, then this is the channel for you. Go ahead and subscribe. But I'm getting hungry now. All right, guys, so until next time, see you later.